Lexi, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Little kiss. Mwah.
I mean, I've never had another company like All Heart. I've never met other people like Renee, so I was right where I needed to be when I got unbearably sick for a whole year. I knew I was pregnant at 4 weeks because we weren't trying. It was a total miracle surprise, but I just woke up feeling really sick. And when that feeling didn't go away, I just jokingly told my husband, I'm like, well, let me just take a pregnancy test to rule it out. Because if you Google every cause for infertility, like that's our bio, basically. And so we were told by doctors, like, yeah, it's not gonna happen naturally. So we just didn't think about it. And so I got a test and it turned positive. And we sat in the shock of that. But as each day went on, I just kind of kept getting sicker and sicker. And we'd write it off, like, oh, first trimester, all of that. But then my once a day vomiting turned to twice a day, all the way up until the end when I was vomiting about 20 to 30 times a day. So Renee came and saw me one day and I was losing weight. I was not able to comprehend things, like my mental fog was really real. And at that time she told me, I don't think you're safe. Like, I think you need to change care and someone who's gonna listen to you, because going into the clinic once a week for IV nutrition isn't cutting it. I felt seen for the first time because there's a lot of just wrestling with, like, am I crazy? Like, can I eat? And then you eat and then you spend the night with the toilet and you're like, okay, I really can't. And as a mom, I have twins before Ellie, I just felt like I was failing them by not being present. I was failing my baby by not providing nutrition. And so to then have doctors or ER docs, because I was at the ER a lot, just say like, oh, it'll wear off. It's just morning sickness. You're fine. Well, then to have Renee and her company come in and be like, no, you're not okay, but you will be because we're here to help, was a total game changer. And just feeling seen helped me get through it, because when you can't eat or drink, your brain goes to really dark places, and it takes people coming in and seeing you at your worst and telling you you can make it. Ellie is, her name means God's light, and she fits it perfectly. Literally everyone who meets her is like, is she always this happy? Is she always this angelic? I'm like, mm-hmm. And so we joked that that's why I was so sick, because I was carrying literal sunshine and my body couldn't take it. They just know. Like, they're not just there to check boxes to make sure you're okay-ish physically, because you can't really be great during HG, but cared about my emotional health, they cared about my spiritual health, they cared about my family. Like, it wasn't just, oh, let's just kind of keep you alive and whatever. It was like, how can we help your family thrive in an impossible situation? And that's what they did.